Hello again, it's April here, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the long-awaited, well I'm not sure if you've been waiting for it, but the long-awaited big painting video which I started. Yes, I started it in January and I only just finished it today. First of all, basically what I did mention this in a few vlogs, but I mean it was 7 months ago, so you probably forgot. I went on Pinterest and I got a whole bunch of landscapes that I thought might be nice, and I ended up doing a few little thumbnails. And then when I picked the one that I liked, which was this kind of like cool rice paddy kind of stuff in China with mountains in the background, and it was really pretty, I went with that one, and I just basically sketched it onto the big canvas and I got to painting. So enjoy the rest of the video. I made this, it's a bit muddy to be honest, but I'm quite happy with the different colour combos I can get. I think it just got a little bit muddy because my palette got a little bit mixed up, but now we can start painting the big painting. It's about an hour and a half after I painted the sketchbook spread that I just showed you on screen. I'm gonna have a tidy up on my desk. I haven't touched that yet, and I've got my canvas here ready to go. The only thing is I'm not sure if I wanna see if I can do it on the desk or put it on the floor, which is a little bit uncomfortable because you have to lean forward a lot. But basically my plan is to do the like an underbase first, so I'm not painting on white, and go from there. It has been many years since I painted on a canvas this big, so I'm a little nervous and I have to keep just reminding myself that I can paint over it. So I'm just gotta start somewhere. So yeah, let's do the base layer and we'll go from there. Alright, it's a bit hard to see because the light's so bad in this room. I basically tried to do the like colour blocking, I guess. I mean, it was very difficult because I lost the lines, the pencil lines, apart from where the house is, like where this house is down here. All the other lines gone. Also, this paint's quite watery and it's very difficult. Like I kept any little bit of water would just like smush it off. So I think it's gonna need a lot of layers. I think I'll do this and then I think I'll go back and do the pencil lines in again, and then like maybe try and neaten it up a bit as a plan. So I popped the lines on, and these aren't going to stay as outlines, they were just to help me out. So now basically what I'm going to do is go back in and try and separate these hills and stuff a little bit easier with gradients, just with colours. And I just sent the photo to a few people, and I also showed it to Martin, and they liked the texture, so I might try and keep that in there. I think half the reason was because I was using this brush, which is like, see, it's a really old brush and I've used it a lot to like do glue, PVA glue and stuff. So this is what I have from round 2. I do like how the sky is turning out, but the rest of it is a bit of a mess. To be completely honest, I don't like these colours. This is what the photo looks like, but I mean, I don't want it to be realistic. I want it to be a little bit stylized and a little bit colourful. So I've left this entire thing yellow at the bottom. I think maybe I'll leave it tonight and come back tomorrow and have another look at it. This is my paint palette. You can probably tell why the colours are getting a bit muddy. I've got to be better at that. I think basically I just have to stop brushing. I just think it's just a bit muddy. I kind of want it to be like a nice clean, you can tell this is mountains in the background, then this one, then this one, then this one, you know? So yeah, definitely pop back tomorrow and I might have another look at these paints and see if I can get a nicer green rather than this muddy green. I've spent about half an hour just trying to kind of put some more detail in and get the lines in at the bottom there. I don't know if this method is working for me, like standing up and painting. It just feels really messy and muddy. I also really hate all these colours. Like, I'm so used to my acrylic wash, which are like nice, clean, bright colours, that these are just feeling really muddy and blah to me. They're very thin, they leave like lots of weird marks, and I can't get any of the yellows right, and I don't know, it's just a bit frustrating. What I think I'm gonna do is maybe sit down and take like one piece at a time. Like, I'll take the first chunk of mountain, you know, the second chunk of mountain, just like try and detail that up a little bit, work my way down the painting. I think that will work a bit better. And I'm gonna sit down because standing up, it's actually pretty nice to stand up for a change, but I can't like get like super close, you know, like when you get super close to the canvas or the page or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, and I'll pop back after we've done like one of the mountains and we'll see what that looks like. I might also put some acrylic wash in there because I'm not enjoying these acrylic paints at all. I've basically tried to put some more detail in like this section, so like these mountains here. I had to put my lamp on. Whoa, that's so bright, because this is just on a little arm here, and I had to put it on because it's getting quite dark in the room now. Like, it's still nice outside, but you can see the sun's going down. You can see the sun's going down. It's going to be dark, and sunset's in about 2 hours. Looking at this painting, it's getting there. I think it's going to be very difficult to kind of show the depth, like the steps in here, without doing some major work, probably with this line to kind of show it's actually stepping. And I'm also having some trouble getting the contrast in these back mountains. I've done a couple of white washes over them to kind of fade them back, but now it's getting a bit muddy. So what I've been doing occasionally is just stepping back from it over here and kind of like looking at it a little bit further. So you can see as you step back further, the mountains do look like they're fading out more. And I mean, there's a lot of work to do on it. I was hoping to finish this weekend, but I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to do it because I've got more stuff to do. So a week after the last time we were looking at the big painting, and I've actually edited the video in that time, what we have so far. And I feel like I'm a little bit mean to this painting and my skills, because actually I've been looking at it for like the last week, just walking past it every day because it's on the floor. And it's not too bad. Like, sure, I'm no Picasso or Monet or another famous artist. It's gotta be at least another famous artist I can think of. Van Gogh. But I'm me. I'm Monkey. And it's not too bad. This is all we got so far. It's quite small when I hold it back, doesn't it? The bottom bit I covered in white because I basically messed it up, so I'm just going to cover that again in yellow and redo it. And then basically I think the aim of today for a couple of hours is just to keep adding more detail, adding more colours, and just keep working on it. So it's 2:30, it's very rainy out and miserable. I've got the ceiling light on and it's probably going to be dark soon, so working a bit in the dark, but today I was very busy in my sketchbook, so I didn't really have time, didn't really feel like painting, but I feel like painting now. So I'm just gonna pop some music on, chill out, and do a couple more layers and see what it looks like. Well, it is actually about 4.5 hours later, and I still haven't filmed anything. Starting painting now. I kind of accidentally started playing Stardew Valley with Martin, and then it was dinner time. We had no food in the house, we had to go shopping, then make dinner, then we watched some telly. Here I am, 4.5 hours later. I don't know why I keep, well I guess I do know why I keep putting this painting off, it's because it's hard. And also, it's so big, you know? It's just so big. And there's so much work. It's not like you can sit down, do a sketchbook spread, and presto, you're done in like, you know, an hour, half an hour, whatever. So it's like hardcore work. It's like being back at school again. Just put in some yellow grass. This is the bit I actually regret most about this, because the thing is, this is a hill here in the photo, but it goes on, like down here in the photo. I cut it off because the canvas obviously wasn't working, but now I'm thinking, I don't know, it just kind of cuts it off at the bottom and looks a little bit awkward. I don't know if it would work bringing these across like this. Probably not. It's only my first painting, doesn't matter if it's perfect. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and try and bust through some of this stuff. Alright, I've been at this for about, I don't know, 40 minutes, half an hour. And yeah, I tried to add the bushes in. It just kind of looks like busy squares. It's a bit shadowy, sorry, because we've got so many lights going, but I basically tried to get some bushes kind of forming to kind of show a separation of the hills. And I also put a bit more blue up here to separate it from the background. I'm not sure if I liked it a little bit less busy, but let's walk backwards and we'll have a look from a distance. So now it's difficult because all the lights. So I basically just took a little photo so we can see it in all its glory without the background. It doesn't look too bad. The only thing is it's missing the greens. If you look at the photo, the green is so green, but here it's just so dull. Like, I try and make it darker and it goes really too dark, but too much yellow is too yellow. I just don't think I have, I mean, look at my plate. It's a mess. So you know what? I think it's time for the big boys, the acrylic wash. But first I think I want to tidy this up because I think I made it way too dark again. Way too dark. Painting's hard. Hello. It is 7 months later. I just looked at the video, I already have it edited, and I just watched the video up until just this last clip, and last time I filmed was the 30th of January, and now it's like halfway through July. So, I haven't forgotten what it looks like. I've been walking past it every day. It's kind of become part of the furniture now, I don't even really notice it's there anymore. But yeah, let's have a look. So this is a lovely painting. You might notice it's a bit dusty. So I think the first thing I need to do is give it a clean, and then I'll probably tackle this off camera because the video is quite long, and then we'll get in with these guys and do a little bit of detail work. I really just want to get this done today and posted, so it's kind of finished. I mean, I would say it's 90% there, so let's just crack through this thing. Alright, I am calling it done. I mean, I could just keep going and going and making it worse and worse. I don't know, have I ruined it? I tried to do the little dots that I do, you know, but it's a little bit different when it's on such a big canvas. And also, I haven't painted this for 7 months, so like, I've changed, the painting's changed, we've all changed, you know. I think it's a good time just to call it a day, but this video has been 7 months in the making, so I definitely wanted to post it. I didn't just want this painting to sit on the floor and get dusty again. So this is it, guys. This was my big painting. Funnily enough, I was thinking about doing a big painting a month when I first did this project. Definitely don't think this kind of painting is my jam, but let me know what you think of my first effort. And if you guys like painting big like this, let me know. So I hope that you enjoyed watching me paint this over several months, and have a lovely rest of the week. I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.